Now on to England, and they take on Wales in an international at Wembley tonight. But Thomas Tuchel is already looking to next summer's World Cup. He thinks England will be underdogs at the tournament. Well, England will reach the World Cup if they beat Latvia in Riga in their next qualifier, which is on Tuesday. And Tuchel said, "We will arrive as underdogs in the World Cup because we haven't won it for decades. And we'll play against teams who have repeatedly won it during that time. So we need to arrive as a team. Otherwise, we have no chance. You can go, and if you come close, OK, you're within the pool, but you are not the favourite. It is just how it is. There is Brazil, there is Argentina, Spain, France, and they just did it recently. It doesn't mean we have no chance, and we know very well. First, we will qualify, and then we will know exactly why we go there." Well, Tuchel spoke to the written media about England being underdogs. He told us that team unity will be vital if they're to reach the latter stages of the World Cup.
In the end, we want to first of all qualify, which is not done yet. When we arrive in the US, we want to stay all the way. We can only stay all the way. We can only make we can only make it happen if we arrive with a strong team. I just watched a documentary of the New England Patriots and saw a quote there: "We don't collect the most talented players. We build a team." I cannot agree more. So that's what we're trying to do.
Interesting comments there. So should Tuchel consider England underdogs then for the World Cup? Well, they are currently fourth in the world rankings behind Spain, France and Argentina. They were losing finalists in both Euro 2020 and Euro 2024. England reached the World Cup quarter-finals in 2022 and the semi-finals in 2018. And they're currently top of their World Cup qualifying group with 5 wins out of 5, 13 goals scored and none conceded.
I don't know how he's kind of quantifying underdogs. Does he mean when they go to the tournament and just getting through the group and getting to the latter stages, or is he saying when they're playing the likes of France, Spain, Argentina, Brazil? Because they're probably the only 4 teams that England will be underdogs against. So, I don't know, underdogs to reach the semi-finals final, maybe, but I don't think you can go into a tournament as an England head coach or manager saying, "Look guys, we're not one of the favourites, we're one of the underdogs." It doesn't really fit with the players they've got, and he's supposed to have been brought in to be the missing link. He's the guy that we've got this great bunch of players and that we needed a world-class coach with Champions League winning pedigree. That's Thomas Tuchel, and all of a sudden he's saying that England are underdogs. That doesn't quite stack up. He's the guy that should be taking England the next step. So, yeah, it's a different approach, but I don't think it'll work. I don't think it'll last. I don't think he can possibly go to the World Cup saying England are underdogs.
Well, as for Wales, they go into tonight's game knowing they haven't beaten England at Wembley since 1977.
History we're always aware of and always respectful of, but to us it's game by game. If we can do that, then we talk about it after it, then great. But it's not my psyche of how I think. It's just step by step, Let's enjoy the game.